Hey everyone, today's video is about how to create a movement. I wanted to tell you that basically the work that I do is not just for me to wave the flag of love and independence and LGBT rights and whatever else. It's also to empower you so you can create your movements, because there's no point me doing my work. We need an army of people. My book, Bollywood Gay, talks about this. The workshops I do called Out of Parda help to instill other Out of Parda groups all around the world so that you too can be the momentum, talk to your community, religious leaders, do activism work, maybe do YouTube videos, do whatever is best for you that you like doing. Do you like acting? Do you like dancing? Do you like singing? Do you like writing? Do you like performing? Do you like conducting activities and workshops? Whatever it is, if you want to create a movement, I'll explain how. First of all, identify what movement you want to do. Gay rights, straight people's rights, feminism, love and positivity, spiritualism, or a combination of all of those things is up to you. Yogi Bhajan said, "I'm not here to create disciples, I'm here to create teachers," and I really believe in that same line of thought. Now, I want to talk to you about how I personally came to create my own movement. I had a lot of failures and rejections with job applications and with things that I was doing. A lot of struggle. I felt like I was always acting and reacting, so always constantly trying to apply for things and do stuff, whereas ideally I needed to stay centered and connected and calm and do things from a place of inspired action and love and joy, from a place of relaxation and fullness and not desperation. Because when we are calm and relaxed, we attract things quicker. So basically, I worked at the UN and government and free. So you might think for free a lot as well, but you might think that's not a rejection. But basically, my parents were perplexed, and I was perplexed as well, that I kept getting rejection letters from jobs, even though I had so much experience. I was hustling all the time and trying to work in retail and sales, but my passion and motivation was at all level high. So basically, even though no matter what I was doing, I maintained my high vibration, I maintained my happiness and connection and dream of what I wanted to do. I watched Abraham Hicks on a daily basis, and I visualized and imagined and felt the fullness of who I was. I imagined being in a crowd of thousands of hundreds of people, doing speeches, doing workshops, doing activism, and this was years before what is happening right now. I mean, only I've been to Cambridge University and done a speech there in front of 200 people for LGBT History Month. I won the Rainbow List Award. Thank you very much for those who voted in for that. And basically all of these things I have visualized before. So I just kept getting down prior to that, and I was just depressed and broken and insecure about why I wasn't getting what I was getting. And that's when I got into positivity. And basically I started meditating, doing yoga, and trying to basically be a better person. And I started to give away free books, crystals, and all sorts of things to everyone. And I was preaching as well. I was living my truth. I was being happy. People saw me from being a happy child going into depression and then coming out and getting happy again. And they were like, "How did you do that? We want to learn." So you start to embody the light that you are. You become your message. You become your truth. And that essentially helps to create your movement, right? So I didn't necessarily want to work for LGBT Asian rights. I was out and quite happily in that sense, but not out to everybody, not out to the whole family. But to be a role model comes with a lot of responsibilities. I had to face my own darkness and did not want to share the darkest parts of me. And due to the stuff that I've gone through and rejections and stuff, I was told by clairvoyants, tarot readers and psychics and palm readers to do this kind of work. And every time I would return back from abroad, because I did human rights abroad, I would realise that the LGBT movement, especially for South Asians in the UK, was non-existent. not to the extent that I wanted it to get to. I mean, the people living in my area on their Grindr faceless profiles or in their negative perception of gay relationships were still caught up and living in the closet and caught up in negativity. And I just thought, you know, I've lived in so many countries, even in India, people are more progressive in the middle class sort of areas, and people in my own hometown are still struggling and suffering and closed off and in their mindset. So I thought, you know what, why not do something about it? Because you are the change that the world wants. You know, you need to become the change that you want to see in the world, and if not me, who else? And I am an activist in that sense anyway, or was. So basically, being LGBT does not define me wholly, and you know, I chose to incarnate on this planet in this form in order to grow and experience things. So yes, being gay is not a choice, but in a physical level when you're on this planet, but before coming to this planet you have chosen it for a reason in the non-physical. So it is a spiritual choice. So we came, you know, on this planet to live our lives, to be happy, to be an embodiment of who we are, and of peace and love, and to expand. We come, you know, you come to my channel out of hunger, out of wanting to learn and develop, and also to connect and share. So other people hide away due to fear. So obviously, if you're coming to my channel, you have seeds within you to actually create a movement. Most of my clients eventually end up making huge progressive positive changes and then aspire to create movements of their own. So we all have missions. Basically, I would like you to start today. You need not go through the same stuff that you've gone through. You know, are you willing to risk it in order to gain it all? It might not be convenient, but you won't, you know, that doesn't matter. Are you willing to try, even if it's inconvenient to you? You can do whatever that your creative skills allow you to, like I've already explained. You can do theatre performances, acting, dancing, whatever. You can even write books like I am. You can be a media mogul, a social activist. It's so much fun creating your own videos on website. Like I created my website from scratch, and I'm not even an IT techie person. Even making videos at Seek Channel. I've never done all the Final Cut Pro and editing, but you can learn it, and it's so much fun to do rather than wasting time and not doing anything and feeling like you have no passion in life. So do what feels good to you. Work in collaboration. There's plenty for all of us. Get your guilt, shame, ego, insecurity, jealousy out of the window. If you want to carry out your message to the masses, you need to be moved by your message. You need to treat the few people that are around you and interact with them and not care who is there, and basically just treat them as they're everything, and it will expand and grow. Give them all the love. Treat them as the same. Treat one the same as you would treat 1,000. To create a movement, to move people, comes from within, an energy within, a feeling. As leaders, teachers, and guides, so you need to work on yourself and be the embodiment of what you want to. What message you want to give out, what movement you want to give out. You need to live and breathe and believe it and visualize it, and spend at least 10 minutes a day thinking and imagining yourself as that person, and actually work towards that every day. So I want you to, you know, to hear this from me. I am everything that I need to be. I am smart enough, brilliant enough, young enough, wise enough. I have been through enough. I am perfect person for my assignment. No one can do it for me. I am an unrepeatable miracle, and in my imperfections, I'm perfect for this assignment. Take a deep breath in. I get 1,000 second chances, and when I get to 999, I get to press reset. That's from Lisa Nichols, who has a fascinating history and life, and you can check that out, how she went through utter poverty to utter embodiment and motivation of people. So basically, you can create your own movement whenever you want. When you align to what you want to do, people who are in that sort of vicinity or in that field of work come to you. I'm working in Stonewall on their role model campaign, educating youth in schools. You can do that too if you want to. They need more Asian role models. You know, there's everything out there. If you want to create a movement, embody it, be it, and go for it. And I will be willing and happy to give you some more information. So please comment, like, or share, message me also. Subscribe to my newsletter where you get the full blog and updated information of what's going on. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel. And create your movement today. It ain't a time for sitting down, being lazy, complaining, being the victim. It's about feeling full, loving yourself, feeling empowered, empowering others, and working together collaboratively. Create your movement today. God bless you.